And just to become aware of the breath, aware of ourselves, here and now. No need to try to change or alter. Just noticing and breathing. One more deep breath. Bring the hands together to the heart. And another breath into the heart. And let that go. And bring the hands to the legs and we'll just start some cat-cows. There's something that came up about like self-criticism or like judgment, and just want to hold some space around self-compassion and maybe forgiveness for whatever. Just holding even for not even just for even being, you know. There's lots of love, lots of care. Upright, roll the shoulders. Reach out side to side, interlace the fingers and press up. Draw the arms back slightly. Breathe. Gentle release that out, forward fold. And we'll be here for a couple more breaths. Maybe softening into the heart space. Allowing your chest to relax downward. Bring the hands back. Press down and lift up the heart. 2 more breaths into the heart. You can relax a bit through the back and then power up again. Draw the low belly in, shoulder blades back, arms rotating back. Exhale, soften, and one more time to shine up. And release out. Spine upright, take the arms, reach them across the body, give yourself a hug. Either arm is on top to start. Open the arms And bring them back across the body. Push out across the body, other arm on top. Shoulder blades down. Kind of letting the shoulder blades soften away from each other, actually. So I'm taking my arms, swooping them up, they uncross at the top, press out, and back across the body. Another hug. Shoulder blades relax down, elbows down, head down. And again, the arms, you can watch them. And then they push away and bring it across. Awesome. Let the arms come up. You can just lightly bring them down to the sides. Change your leg position if you like. Continue some more cat-cows. Good job. Upright, roll the shoulders down the back, reach your arms up. Push them forward. Just like plank pose. Draw the elbows to the sides and draw your heart up. So very strong, shoulders back, lots of space across the front, low belly in, ribs in. Take your hands to the opposite leg and lean back. You can hold anywhere along the way. Just giving more space in, along the back. Same thing, swoop the arms up. Push forward. Elbows to the sides, heart up, just like chaturanga. Awesome. Arms to the other leg, lean back. And one more time, swoop up, forward fold this time, let it go. Forward folds can be very active. I like a soft forward fold in a seat just to ground into being here, arriving here. And we'll bring the hands back one time to shine the heart up. Open up through the front body. Check into your low back if you're kind of like creating stress in the low back. Think more up than back bend. And let that go. Awesome. Yeah, come into table. Continue some cat-cows in your tabletop. Just move into downward facing dog, tuck the toes, move the hands forward a few inches. You can be very mindful with your position of your hands. Activate the shoulders, hips up. And here we are. Be here for some breaths in your down dog, pedal your feet. Arriving. Giving more length to the side body. From your pinkies all the way through the forearms, the upper arms, the shoulders, the torso, the ribs. Into the waist, into the tail. Tailbone lifting up. Awesome. Now secure your shoulders, meaning hug them in. Really make it strong for your arms and draw your knees down, all the way down. Roll forward to your knee plank. You might need to adjust the hand position. Lift up the knees here, or lift up the feet here. Move your ankles around. Low belly in. Hug your elbows back and lower all the way down. Start some cobras, little cobras. Keep breathing, lifting up the heart and letting it go. Anchor the toes, strong legs. Outer legs are like they're grounding to the outsides, pinky side, and the insides are strong and spiraling upwards. So it's as if your legs could secure themselves to the ground through the outer leg rolling down, the inner leg rolling up. Keep going and breathing. The next inhale, go ahead and push all the way back to your downward facing dog. Down dog. And step all the way forward. When you get to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees to rise up. Bring it into the heart space and arrive into mountain pose. What's interesting is take our hands forward. Just kind of like reach your fingers out though without flexing at the wrist. Draw your shoulders back so there's more space across your front body. Low belly in. This is like a half lift. Think about your length of your spine, the strength across the shoulders, the upper back. And exhale, fold. Isn't that kind of interesting? It's just like almost exactly like plank pose. Let's try it again, half lift. You can do it with the hands on the ground this time, just kind of getting into that same feeling. Or maybe they're at the shins, maybe they're on blocks. And exhale, fold. One more time, come to half lift. Imagine a triangle across the shoulders, down into the middle of your low back. Just like cobra, exhale, forward fold. It's all pretty much the same. Let's take just a little lift and take the right foot all the way back. Draw that knee down and reach your arms up. Everything up towards the sky. Pat your knee if that supports you. You don't want to be like causing unnecessary discomfort. Exhale, your hands down, step back into plank pose, hold plank. So we can try to get that same feeling in plank pose. Nice and broad across the chest, shoulders drawing into place, drawing back. Strong connection, ribs in. Exhale, knees down, heart down, cobra pose.
Yeah.
So cobra has that little bit more of a lift. There's that heart lifting up. Exhale to down dog. Good job. And for reference, in down dog, that triangle from the middle of the low back into the shoulders, it's lengthening and stretching. Awesome, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Head down, relax. And rise up. Exhale through mountain pose and we'll begin again. Arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful work. Nice work. Create your half lift, long spine, core strength, just like you're holding yourself lengthened from within. Shoulders up and back a little bit towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Just a little bit to take the left foot all the way back. Lower the knee when you get there. Low belly, middle, ribs, everything lifts you upwards. Hold and breathe. Notice your fingers, open palms. Exhale, hands down, step back. And here we are. Exhale, your knees down one more time, heart down. Full breath into cobra, in out. And exhale, lower down. Push to down dog. Take your right leg and reach it back. Three-leg dog. Exhale, bring your foot forward. Come up through crescent lunge. We're gonna be moving forward and back a bit through crescent lunges. Step forward, right into chair pose. Let's warm up some more. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Create a little half lift and the right foot's gonna step back into crescent lunge. Right foot back. Rise up. Awesome, lower your hands. Step back and come into your plank pose. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Exhaling to down dog. Now remember to go at your own pace. Do what's right for you. Listen in. Take your left leg up. Exhale, step that foot forward. Back up through crescent. So we use the strength of our legs, the strength of the core, lifting us up. Arrive in your crescent. Step forward. Land into your chair pose. Rise up, exhale, forward fold. A little half lift. Take the left foot right back. Come up. Awesome, hands down, step back. Come through chaturanga. Always options to continue from the knees into cobra. You want to ever try full plank, elbows touch to the ribs, upward facing dog, down dog, come into down dog. Reset with your breath. Take the left leg up, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward, rise up. And step forward, down to chair. All the way up, back down to chair. Keep the low belly in. Up, exhale, chair. And up, hands to the heart, down to chair. A little twist. It doesn't have to be as deep as possible. It doesn't have to stack the knee over, or the elbow over the knee. It might be working it towards there. Level knees, level feet. Inhale up. Exhale, twist the other way. Chair, twist. So the elbow stacks above the knee, maybe in that direction. Up to the sky. One more time, down to chair. And rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Good job. Little half lift. Take the left foot all the way back, crescent lunge, rise up. And you're rising up, if you could feel into the inner thighs, drawing together through the pelvic floor to lift you. Incredible. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Come to chaturanga. Exhale to down dog. Reset, breathe. Three-leg dog with the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step that foot forward, come up, crescent. Step forward, chair. And try lifting your heels just a little bit. Sink down a little bit more. Lift the heels, sink down, and come up. Exhale, forward fold. A little half lift. Take the right foot back, rise through crescent lunge. As you rise up, press into the feet, inner thighs, drawing up, pelvic floor, low belly, all the way up. Bring your hands down, step back to plank, come through your chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and we'll end up in down dog. Good job. Secure your shoulders, lower the knees down. Draw the heart forward. Lower your tummy down, all the way down. Cobra pose. Keep breathing, but keep your cobra. So keep rising up a little bit as you breathe. Push into the toes. Exhale, let that go. Awesome. Back up to down dog. Three-leg dog, right leg up. If you want to rotate, if you want to scorpion, bend that knee. Level shoulders, level elbows. Step your foot all the way forward. Lower your back knee down. Take your arms up. Lots of lift upwards, more than dropping forwards. You can find the space between by lifting up high and coming forward, kind of dropping into that front leg more, and then in between, secure. Lower your hands down, lengthen out your front leg, draw the hips back. Toes up, wiggle your toes maybe. Awesome, bring your weight forward. Hands to the inside of that front foot and walk your front foot out just a little bit. Heel toe, angled out, toe and knee the same direction. Retuck your back toes to lift up the back knee. Now we're in like a very strong kind of like lizard position. The front knee, hug it close to your arm. So my hand is just inside of the foot and I'm hugging my leg in so it's strong. Breathe. Just walk that front foot back in. We're taking our back foot into warrior one. So step it into place, kind of hop, hop, and rise up. Warrior one. Lengthen out your leg into your pyramid. Bend that knee, come back up, step forward, come into chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. A little lift. Let's take the left foot to lead back, all the way back, both legs into plank pose. Come through your chaturanga, end up in your down dog. Three-leg dog, the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Lower the back knee down. Swoop your arms up. Again, find that place. If we were to have all of our weight dropping forward, the back leg is less secure into the pelvis. If we think lifting up more, we can stretch through the quads and the hip flexor area with more security in the joint. So just be mindful of your lifting and your drawing forward. Exhale, go and bring the hands down. Lengthen out that leg and breathe into your front leg. Take some breaths. Try to relax your jaw, relax your eyes. Try to relax your neck. Bring the weight forward, back foot comes into warrior one. Rise up. And in your warrior one, breathe. Feel your back foot, the strength of your back leg, the space across your low back, the ribs relatively in. Lengthen the leg, come into your pyramid. Bend the knee, come up. Step forward, chair pose. Inhale to come up. Lift up the heels as you lower through chair, little by little. Like the tail is drawing down, but the navel is lifting up, and that's causing this controlled movement. Back body down, front body up. Breathe. Breathe. And come up. Awesome. Forward, fold it out. Sway a little bit. The focus through the eyes, the focus through the breath. Awesome work. Please come up. And let's go ahead and step out wide onto the mat. Parallel the outsides of the feet. If you could imagine grounding into the feet, up across the front of the legs, and then drawing back through the hip crease, all the way back. So the hip crease keeps coming back as you come forward. Forward fold. Strong legs, strong quads. Very active through the legs. And we'll take 2 more breaths in your forward fold. Great, bend the knees and rise up. Okay, goddess pose it is. Heel toe the feet into place. Exhale and sink in. Same thing. The back body is controlled lowering, the front body controlled lifting, and we get this really stable middle place. Maybe the same is true with the outsides of the legs, kind of more grounding, the insides, the arches into the pelvic floor lifting. Lift up. And fold. Come back down to a goddess pose. And lift up. And one more time down. Maybe you lift your heels. And up. Ooh. Parallel the feet. Open out to the right. Right foot opens to warrior 2 position. Level heels. Knee over the heel. Don't want to necessarily do a lot in this position today, but come into side angle. So we're stretching it out. Wiggle your fingers. All through the side body. Ribs in. Inhale, come up. Hip crease draws back, pelvis tips forward, reach forward, triangle. Take your top hand down towards your, towards the ground or the bottom knee. Now slowly slide it back up across your heart, across the chest, up to the sky. Your eyes, if you want to, rotate your eyes towards the hand. If you get dizzy easily, you might want to keep your eyes just kind of level. Do it again, hand down. So this helps to get this sense of slight rotation and space across your chest. Awesome, bend that knee, reverse warrior. Legs into place, up and over. Backhand slides down the back. I personally like to take my backhand to my ribs and side body so I can feel this length and lifting. And exhale, let that go. Rotate the foot back in, forward fold. We'll try it. Try to keep breathing. Walk your hands over to the left, to the left leg. Give it a hug. To the right. And back up. One time into goddess. Muscle memory, it's like, just brings you right there, really strong, open palms. Lift up your heels, maybe. Sink in a little deeper, maybe. Breathe. Up, Release the arms, parallel the feet, and open out to the left. Come to your side angle on this side. So we're stretching from that back foot grounding all the way through the side. Inhale to come up into your triangle. The hand on the bottom could hold anywhere along the leg. You might like to use a block or something to keep some space. And you might like to press the hand into the leg. On days that you need a little bit more care and kindness or support physically, you might just use your hand and hold the leg. But if it's available to press the back of the hand into the leg, that's where we're going. It doesn't have to be low. Be as high as you want. Keep strength and control, length through the sides. Bend that knee, reverse warrior, and breathe. Awesome. Come out, rotate the foot back into your wide fold. Walk your hands forward, draw your hips back, ground into the fingers, more space. Bring the hands underneath you, palms on the ground, fingers reaching behind you. Ground in, bend your elbows to draw your head maybe further down, finding some sensation around the shoulder blades maybe. And come up, bend the knees, rise up. Heel to the feet the rest of the way, shake it out. The strongest outer ankles in all the land. Let's stand onto one leg and do a quad stretch. Oh, so good. It's a quad stretch. If you like practicing with both hands, holding on to the foot. If you do that, you might try bending the elbows and drawing the elbows back. So that you get more space across your chest as well. Change legs. Let it go. Let's come into tree pose. If there's another standing balancing that you would want to do instead of tree pose, feel free. I just like the grounded centeredness of tree pose. So stand onto one leg, hug the knee. Open out. Your tree. So come on out. I know you're like, did she freeze? Stand onto the other leg, hug the knee up. Open out. This standing leg grows a little longer. You grow a little longer through that whole leg up through your torso. Any hand position for you. Press your foot into your leg. Press your leg back into the foot. And come out. Beautiful. I want to do a standing twist and then we'll relax. Stand onto your right leg. This is my right leg. So many options here. Bend the knee. Remember, when you lift up your leg, you're lifting it from your low back really. So we want to secure and think about hip flexors. Hand to the outside of the knee. Other hand can come to the sacrum as you twist away. Now this is one option. Another option would be to use your pointer and middle fingers around the toe. Kick it out. Maybe use a strap or something like that, a tie, if the foot is not in reach. Come on out. Other side. Tee out the arm to the side. Got it. There. Awesome. Come on up. Now, who on earth? I'm always amazed that people actually can do this and kick it out and not be like how is that even possible? But I guess, little victory today. I did it. Ah! 20 years in the making. All right, come on down. It is interesting. These little things accumulate over time. When we try, have an open mind, self-compassion. Please go ahead and step back into your down dog. We're gonna do pigeon pose and figure four if that is the preferred position for you. Go ahead and come into it. It's your body. You know what to do. In pigeon breathing or figure four, relax your heart in either of the poses. If you want to, in pigeon pose, come up to set up for king pigeon and work towards that grip. It could be one hand you might be working. Oh, I have another hand. Not quite. It's a lot like Dancer, almost exactly. Come on out from where you are. Good. And change positions. Other side for your figure four, pigeon pose. Awesome. Yeah, so if you want to try for that king pigeon, set up, there's many stages along the way of that pose. I do recommend something like a block in your hand. The hand that will eventually reach forward like Dancer. This just helps to give some lift. Good. Good. Come on out. Good. And come on down into your table, come into your child's pose. Just let it go. We're just coming into child's pose. Coming up to a seat. Into your butterfly forward fold.
Have fun.
Butterfly forward fold. Come up. Let's take the left leg out to the side. 45 degrees, lift up the heart to fold over the leg. Stretch out through the back. Bring your hands up. So take your hands behind that knee and draw the knee up. Opposite hand comes across to peace finger the big toe. So we can all practice this without having to balance with it. Then kick your leg out. It's okay if it's, whatever level of length it is. The arm and the leg, certainly different lengths, right? Bring your hand behind you, kind of to the side. Bend your elbow. Draw your arm bone back into the shoulder. Bring it across the body. Lift up the heart and gaze towards your back arm. Awesome. Come back. Other side. Lift up and exhale to fold over that extended leg. And
Come on.
I'm gonna mute. Gail, your video keeps unmuting. I think there's someone very cute unmuting it. All right, let's try it on this side. Bend the knee. Peace finger the big toe. Is it more accessible if you hold onto your ankle? Sure. If that's either way, wherever it is perfect. This helps to get a sense of more length. Ground into the hand. Anchor your arm back into the shoulder joint. Bring it in. And bring it across slowly. So it's the opposite hand, opposite leg. My right foot, left hand across the body. Lift up your spine, gaze towards your back shoulder. Whew. And let that go. Awesome. Come into any comfortable seat. If you want to, it could be stacking the knees or fire log. Not that those are probably particularly comfortable. But if you would prefer something that's just kind of relaxed and comfortable, we're just going to stretch the shoulders a little bit and then lay down. Both arms up. Hold on to your left wrist. Lift up, and we're just doing a little bit to the side, up and over. Other side, up and over. Across the body, grab for the opposite arm, like at the elbow, side to side, stretch. Stretch. Side to side again. I'm trying to remember in school how I think they would make you like do it with this arm like this, maybe. PE. Both arms back up. Left arm, bend the elbow, press into the back. Other hand across. Bend the elbow if the fingers touch. If they don't, no problem. Working those little victories. Maybe one finger touches today. Release that out. Other side. Relax your hips. Awesome, let that go. If you are in a leg position that you want to change, go for it. And we'll just take eagle arms across. Awesome. Remember which one's on top here as you let it go, other one on top. It's like the arms are rotating together to become the thinnest line possible. They're squeezed together, the hands press. It becomes like one unit. And let that go. So just take the right arm, stretch it out to the side. Lift up the heart and turn the heart away. Other side. So I'm pressing my left hand forward, taking it out to the side, and then I'm turning my heart, not like a huge twist or anything, just kind of like up and away. And let that go. Awesome. Please lay down. Massage your back, rocking side to side. Come to bridge pose, bring your feet down, lift up your hips. Stretch the knees forward without opening them out side to side. Lift up the heels and roll all the way from the neck, all the way down to the tail. And do it again. Lift up the hips. Stretch, stretch through the front. The ribs are drawing in even as the torso is lifting up. And roll down. And one more time, bridge pose. Got this. Lift a little higher. Awesome. And come down. Hug your knees in, come into your happy baby. Ah. Come to twist. If there's a twist that you know is the best for your body, for your low back, please do that. If there's one that your body's just craving, please do that. If you're not sure what that would be, I recommend hugging the knees and drawing the knees over to the side, keeping them a little bit high. Tee out the arms and relax into that. I recommend that because the higher the legs, the higher up the twist is, and that helps to avoid potential twists into the sacrum and SI joint area. While you're here, breathe, soften, let go, just be. Change. Rotate out. Hug the knees in. If doing shoulder stand and plow is a part of your practice, you feel comfortable with it, I'd say now would be a good time. If you want to do something else as a final pose, that would be great. While you're doing that, I'll just kind of talk through shoulder stand. So I take my legs and I kind of work to hike them up, bringing my hands to my low back. Supporting my body through my upper arms pressing down. A nice grip onto the back, the legs squeeze together like cobra. And then over time, we're working to have the hips over the heart and the legs over the head. And come out very gently, very slowly. You might take a moment there on your back. Do what feels good. Maybe you come to bear pose. Maybe you come to reclined butterfly. Maybe you come to your shavasana. It's certainly time. Any last things you need before you settle in? Scan through your body. Mindfully let go of areas that are holding tension or stress.